Okay, so now we'll use cross products to finish out these last two. A little bit of practice with both. All right, a couple long ones, unfortunately. A chef estimates he uses 8 cups of flour for every 5 pounds of chocolate candy he makes. If the chef makes 64 pounds of candy, how much flour will he use? The chef estimates he uses 8 cups of flour for every 5 pounds of chocolate candy he makes. If the chef makes 64 pounds of candy, how much flour will he use? Okay, so sentence 1 gives me the whole stuff for the first fact. 8 cups of flour makes 5 pounds of candy. So I want to say 8 cups over 5 pounds. And again, you could have done it the other way. You could have said 5 pounds over 8 cups. You'll get the same answer when we're done. All right, other sentence says he's going to make 64 pounds of candy. Since what we wrote has pounds on the bottom, we know that pounds is going to have to stay on the bottom. So 64 pounds is going to go down here. So at the top could be your question mark or your variable. All right, now, as you can see in this problem, I wouldn't want to use scale anyway, because figuring out how to go from 5 to 64, not necessarily the easiest thing ever. So cross products is the ticket here. Okay. So we've got 5 times the question mark, 5x. And 64 times 8, that's 512. So I'm figuring out 5 times what is 512. Again, multiplication equation. Solve it by dividing. How many times have we solved this equation this year? How many more times will we do it this year? Okay. Divide by 5. You get x equals 102.4. So he's going to have to use 102.4 cups of flour to make 64 pounds of chocolate candy. All right, last one. Randy's Donuts has a donut with a diameter of 18 feet on its roof. The scale of this model is 1 inch to 82 inches. Find the diameter of a real donut. Randy's Donuts has a donut with a diameter of 18 feet on its roof. The scale of this model is 1 inch to 82 inches. Find the diameter of a real donut. All right, so this is the first time we've been given a direct scale, like you'd be given on a map or something like that, blueprint, something like that. Okay, so I want to make sure you know what that means. 1 inch to 82 inches means that for every inch of a real donut, one you could eat, there's 82 inches of this fake donut on the roof. Okay, that's what that scale means. Again, for every 1 inch of a real donut you could eat, the fake donut on the roof is 82 inches. Okay? And we're talking about the diameter of the donut. The diameter is the distance across the donut. Okay? So 1 inch here is 82 inches here. Okay? So that's one important factoid. Okay, so now we know that the donut on the roof has a diameter of 18 feet. Okay, well that's the fake donut. Okay, so we know somehow that's going to have to go down here. Now, the top is going to be what we don't know. Now, as you can see from what I've written, though, there's a problem, because we know that I have to have all the same units in the tops and all the same units down here in the bottom. The problem is that this one says inches and this one says feet. So you're going to have to make a decision here. You can change them all into inches, or you can change them all into feet, but you can't have both. Okay? So I'm going to choose, because 12 doesn't go into 82 evenly, I'm going to change this 18 feet into inches here. 18 feet is 216 inches. Just cross that out and change it to 216 inches. And now the problem works great, because as you can see, I've got inches all the way across the bottom. The top doesn't matter because there's only one number up there anyway. So multiply the diagonals now. 82 times x, 82x. 216 times 1 is 216. And we really like that multiplication because that was pretty easy. So now we've just got to divide across by 82. And that'll give me x equals 2.634. So the real donut that you could eat is 2.634 inches across.